My wife and I were driving down Sunset, and this woman cut us off. And I have different stipulations for what cutting off is. In this case, it was switching into my lane with no directional. That's cutting off. So I wanted to show I was upset, flash my high beams a little bit. That's what they're for. As if to say, hey, not exactly stoked with how you're driving. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Then she stopped at a yellow light, which I clearly would have gone through had I maintained my original position. So I swerved and pulled up next to her, and I stopped the yellow light, and I looked over, and I just go. And she looked back, and she goes. So I yelled out like a man, and I go, you gotta use a directional when you're changing lanes. And she yelled back, we just driving. We just driving. Yeah. Now, I don't know if that's a complete sentence, but I liked it. We just driving. That's prophetic, okay? That should be a bumper sticker. We just driving. But I didn't want to let up that I liked it, you know what I mean? So I just kept strong, and I looked over, and she had like a little dog on her lap, so I go, you got a dog on your lap? And she looked back and sees my wife, and she goes, you got a dog in the passenger seat. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I liked We Just Drive. But I loved Dog in the Passenger. I mean, come on. From a civilian? A civilian. Dog in the passenger seat. And I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure when I was looking at her, she said dog in the passenger, and I'm pretty sure I went, that's pretty good. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Still knowing I got to turn over here and I have to have a whole different vibe when I turn, you know what I mean? I'm like Two-Face. I got to go from pretty good to, you believe this bitch? What? How can she can't even sit. All right, I'll handle this. Like, now I got to turn back and address what happened. And I looked at that chick, and she was still mad dogging me. I'm like, I don't know if I can handle her. So I just grabbed the little lever on the side of the seat, and I just reclined it like this. And I looked at my wife, and I'm like, you got something, go for it. I got nothing for this chick. I don't even, just chalk it up to an L. Sometimes you gotta chalk it up to an L, you know? Can't win them all.